Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my latest video. This is Sensate444. My name is Jan, and tonight I have a Shein haul. Okay, I made a couple adaptations to my setup here, so I'm hoping that you won't see the shaking anymore in the video. I guess my table that I had um, my my phone holder screwed into it's the table is wobbly, I suppose. So I have this new contraption that allows me to put the phone, attach it to a microphone stand, and since I absolutely love to sing and I love karaoke, I just happen to have a microphone stand available. So it does seem sturdier. I guess I can still make it wiggle if I pound my feet, but let's try not to do that, okay? All right, tonight I have a Shein haul, and I also have some info on the makeup that I am currently wearing. Um, okay, and also we're going to have a dating horror story. It's not really horror, but it wasn't a good one either, okay? So let me start by showing you the makeup that I am wearing. This eyeshadow, okay, it's in various gray colors, and the eyeshadow palette is this one here called Capien, or Capine, I'm not sure how you say that. And this is, I believe that this was from Temu, and it's in all these grays and whites, and the colors I used were like the medium tone gray, the darker gray, and that's about it. Okay, and then the lipstick, this is from the dollar store. It's called Lip Plumper Gloss by Ioni, or Ione, I-N-O-I. Oh, Ioni, yeah. And that's from the dollar store, and it's in the color Carmina Pink. Now, when I put this on, it does tingle. It kind of feels like I've put peppermint oil on my lip, and I don't see any, I don't really see any plumping. I don't know. Okay, but it's a cute color. It's a nice kind of neutrally pink. And then the foundation that I used, again, was that Profusion foundation from the Dollar Tree in Bisque. And I really like that stuff. I mean, okay, it doesn't completely cover every mark, but it covers pretty well. And it's not too matte and it's not too shiny. And then I put the whole thing, I use this Marie Claire setting powder, and that is from the Dollar Tree also. And it's just a translucent setting powder. It's the first time I've tried it. It's talc free. Okay, and I really like it. I think it kind of covered up the shine without going too matte. The mascara, I'm not thrilled. I showed this in my last video from Temu. It's P. Culliver's mascara, super eyelash mascara in black, and it is supposed to be a dupe for a tubing mascara, but as you can see, I don't see any difference between this and a regular mascara. It does have the skinny little brush though, but I don't see those dramatic results with it. So I guess you get what you pay for with that, I think. And the eyebrow pencil is my favorite, Maybelline Express Wear in medium brown. Okay, and then the eyeliner is the Lenure Intense by L'Oreal in black. And I put a blue stripe right above the black stripe using the liquid eyeliner, excuse me, from Temu that I showed in my last Temu haul. And the brand name is P-E-C-O-L-O-V-E-R-S. P Colorverse. Okay, and it doesn't have a color. It just says waterproof, highly pigmented, and it's in the color of the letters. It's in that like light blue kind of color. Okay, let me get started with the stuff here. All right, how's everybody doing? I hope that everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend, and now a lot of people are back to work. Oh, the earrings, I think these were from Temu. I will list it in the description but it is in one of my prior videos. These are like asymmetrical earrings. This side has a little dog or something, an eye, and a palm tree. And this side has a heart, a flower, and some more little flower. Oh, a moon and sun and the flowers. I like these. I like big dangly earrings like this. I think they're really cute. Okay, let me get started. So the first item I got from Shein is this necklace. And it's orange. It's a color that I did not have a lot of in my wardrobe as far as jewelry goes. And since I have been buying some orange tops, I wanted to have some orange jewelry to wear with it. Okay, so this is this really chunky, kind of elaborate beaded necklace in an orange tone. And it's like a 3-layer necklace. It has a lobster clasp on there. See that? And a little bit of an extender on it, so you don't have to wear it super tight if you don't want. Well, I like necklaces that have a little extender so you can vary the length of it. And it just feels like plastic faceted beads, but they are kind of weighty. It is a bit heavy, and it did come with a pair of earrings, which I'm not going to put on, but I will put this on. Okay, so there's the distracting necklace. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have put that on. I don't know. What do you think now? That is too much. Right now, that's too much. So, anyways, maybe I'll take the earrings off. Okay, because that's distracting to me. I find if you wear like a statement necklace, that's enough. You know, if it's a big bulky type necklace, which I do tend to like these, that's usually enough jewelry for me. But this one did come with a pair of earrings. And the earrings are just a simple bead on a wire ear backing. Let's see if I could get that out of there, show you better. Okay. So the beads kind of match the beads on the necklace. They're a little flat, almost like a gumdrop, like a Dots candy. And just a wire loop. Okay. And that was $4.95 on Shein. Okay. And then the next thing I got was this really cool, I think this is very cool looking, this necklace. It's acrylic. It's kind of like translucent. You see the colors prisming out in it as the light passes through, and it's just like a necklace that goes, you know, up around the collar, kind of like this one, and it's in a green. They also had it in the blue colors, but I really like the green. Okay, and let's see, how much was that? $3.99. Okay, $3.99. And the next item is a ring. I was trying to get, I wanted to update you on my last video mentioned a Shein freebie that I was supposed to get, which was just a little yellow dangling necklace. And I didn't get it with my haul. I didn't know why. And so it turns out that they refunded me, or they gave me credits for $3, and that was more than the item was. So I went ahead and ordered another one, and when I get it, I'll show you. Okay, this is a ring. Let's see if I could get this to focus. Okay, just cover my face, see if this will focus in. Okay, it's not focusing too well. It's a central yellow stone with like small little flowers circling it. I guess you can't see it too well. White little crystal flowers circling with a center yellow stone, and it is adjustable, but it's big enough that the adjustment, I don't have to mess with it, so it's not going to pinch my finger because it does go all the way around, and it's perfect. It's just perfect. I don't know if you can see it too well. It didn't come in different sizes. It was just this adjustable one ring, and it was $1.45. I think it's worth it. I think it's cute. Okay, next item. Well, I told you when I buy something, I go all out. And so I have yet another orange necklace. $4.68 is what I paid for this one. Now the gold metal on here, it's not real heavy, so I'm not wild about it. But it's a different style than things I have. So in that case, I will get some use out of it. And it, you know, it's like like a lanyard or lanyard type style where you have like it coming together and then forking down there below, hanging below the V. And it also has lobster claws and the little extender on it. And the only thing I think they could have done better with this is this metal on here. It just feels chintzy. I don't know that you'll be able to tell when you're wearing it because it is pretty cute. But I don't love the quality of this metal here. So I'm giving you my honest opinion here. I am not compensated and don't know if I ever will be, although my channel is growing. And for that, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank my current subscribers for staying with me and the new subscribers. And thank you guys for the views. Anyone that watched my video, I love you guys. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Okay, so that one was $4.68. That one did not come with any earrings. Okay, and then I got this, these were separate, but they match. So matchy again. So these are the pink little heart that look like turquoise. I'm sorry I shake, guys. There's some medications I take that make me shake, so I apologize for that. Okay, these are the heart earrings, okay, and they are on wire back, and they got little backs on them, and they're on wires, and they say Western wear, Western jewelry, and it says Wild West up at the top with a hat, and they're little hearts. They kind of remind me of things that I used to get in the 80s, the style of these, like something you'd see in the 80s, a long time ago. And then, likewise, I bought the necklace with this also. See if I can find it. Okay, the matching necklace. I like that the hearts are substantial weight and size. Wild Western jewelry. I don't know if you could see that. All right. And comes with a matching necklace. So the earrings I paid $2.09, and the necklace I paid $1.77. And this is the style of it. It has that like through the loop clasp. That's becomes part of the style of the necklace because it's in the front. I like that. I like that a lot. So that matches those earrings. $1.77 for the necklace, $2.09 for the earrings. Okay, moving right along. Going with the yellow theme because I do not have a lot of yellow jewelry. I'm trying to increase my yellow jewelry and my yellow clothing. So I got these earrings. They say they're yellow, and they look yellow on this video, but in person, they actually look a little bit like a chartreuse. There's a little bit of a green in them. Sorry for the shaking, guys. There's a little bit of green that you don't pick up on the video as much, but there's a slight green, so they're a yellowish green kind of earring. They're a post in the back. They came with an extra pair of backs, which I love when Shein does that. And they're not really huge. They're a little over 1 inch in length. Okay, but they're very sparkling and they're very beautiful. And I don't know that the camera is picking up how pretty those really are. Okay, and then I got these. Oh, these are crazy earrings. I love these. This is an 80s type style, I would say. Great for summer. There are these big flower earrings in pink, and it's a nice mix of baby pink in the middle and like a hot pink on the outside. It almost looks like enamel. Oh, Something fell off of there. I think one of those tiny little, there's these tiny little balls on these flowers. So, okay, so the earrings are large. They're large, but they are posts. They came with an extra set of backs, and they're in that beautiful pink color. Okay. All right, and on those, actually I didn't pay anything for those. Those were a free gift with the purchase, and I really love those. Those are beautiful. I think they're beautiful. I'm a sucker for this stuff, guys. Okay, when I go and buy orange jewelry, I go ahead and buy, oops, oh my goodness, I dropped the earrings. Okay, I go ahead and buy a ton. So I got this set. It is a bracelet with the orange flowers, and it was $2.57, and it has this necklace, and it looks like it has, I believe it's like a metal, a painted metal, like metal with orange painted on to make the flower orange, and it has these center little beads in the middle with like little protrusions and gold around them. And I did drop the earrings, but they're basically, let me see if I can reach this one. It's basically just a post earring. Cute though, you know, cute. And two backs, a set of two backs on that. And what did I say that was? $2.57. I've been pretty satisfied with the jewelry that I got off Temu and Shein, with a couple exceptions. But I'm really happy with this, all of these that I've showed so far. Okay, then I got this two-fur necklace. The whole thing, both pieces were $2.82. And it comes with this kind of silver tone chain with like a faux stone and another faux stone hanging off. I think those are acrylic. And it has a little leafy flower up at the top in silver with these two faux stone colors of pink and like a beige and a light brown on that. And that one is, let me take this off and see if I can show you how this goes. Let me do this. Makes it easier if I can twist it. Oh, that's not going to be easy, is it? Okay, let me see here. So the dating horror story today is not going to be as bad as some of the other ones, but it's still, it just makes you wonder what people are thinking. I don't know. Let me see if I could get this thing off with one hand. All right, I really can't. Let me take this off and try to do it. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry this is taking so long. I'm not good at putting on, nor am I good at taking off jewelry. There we go. Okay, I got it off. All right, so this two-fur has this necklace. And I suppose, and then so it has the necklace that I showed, and then it also has a longer chain with a faux green stone on it. And it's really resin, I believe. And so that is so big that I could just slip it over. Okay. And then, so I guess you can wear it solo, or you could wear them both together. And let's just see, it's got a little bit twisted up, and they both kind of just fit right over my head. I kind of like that. Okay, so maybe this isn't the best top to show it off, but you see how it has like a two-fur effect if they're both long, and I thought that was very unique. Okay, guys, got cut off there. That one was $2.99. It's just light. I think the beads are plastic. This looks like little shells, and And it has that little flower on it. Okay, guys, let me see. Are there any other jewelries, things? Okay, there is. Oh, I thought maybe I showed this before, but I guess not. I got this set of purple bracelets for the whole set of them. There's 3, 4, 5. There's 5. And they were $1.04. And they're just elastic strung beads. But isn't that cute? See the way it glistens in the light? Really like that, guys. Okay. And that was $1.04. $1.04. For 5 pieces, and I don't think you can go wrong there. Okay, and oh, this cute little necklace. This necklace is so cute. It was $3. $3 even? No, $3.60. It's just a silly little necklace for summer, I think. And it came in different color beads. This one, I ordered the yellow because I don't have a lot of yellow. So it just has these yellow, and I believe they're plastic beads with this kind of unusual oval shaped clasp on the bottom. Okay, and there's the clasp. And it has a lemon. It has a little enamel painting of a dog in a little French. Looks like he's in a little wearing a little chapeau. It's not coming out too well. A little doggy there. Looks like he's wearing his little striped shirt and drinking a cup of coffee. I love it. I love that. Drinking a cup of coffee. I'm sorry it's not coming in too well. And then it has this picture here of like a scooter with like palm tree in the background, or no, a lemon tree in the background, and a lemon, and the little dog drinking a coffee, and it has a little cocktail. It has a little cocktail also. I don't know if you can see the cocktail. There's the cocktail with a like it looks like a lemon slice on the side. I'm sorry that this will not. Let me see. I guess I'm not a very good technician. I admit that. You know, I'm trying to improve, but yeah. Let me just cover my face and maybe it'll come in clear. Is it coming in clear now? All right, I don't know. I don't think it is. All right, let's pull it away a little bit. All right, you see the little dog drinking coffee with a beret on. Okay, cute. Very cute. Okay, let me put this back on. And that was, oh, wait a minute, $3.60, guys, $3.60. Hey, let me take a little breather. I'm just going from one thing to the other. Okay, this is a cute little pair of earrings, and I don't know how well they're going to come in, okay? But these were only $1.57, and they're in a little teardrop shape with a wire back, and they have like a little picture in there that is really cute of little houses. I don't know if you could see that too well, guys, but it's like a little picture of some two little houses with very pointy roofs, and there's a little butterfly there flying along in the sky. And I don't know if that's coming up. Cover up my face and see if it'll focus. All right, those were $1.57. And I did get 2 pair of those. I got 1 pair for a friend of mine. Okay, last thing in this part of the haul before we get to the clothing are these makeup brushes. I bought these once before and I liked them so much that I now went and bought another set. And the whole set of that was $2.07. And these are double-sided brushes. And like this looks like a foundation brush. And that one's at an angle. This one is kind of flat. And then that there looks like it could be like for to cover your entire lid in something, or to put on your concealer. And then there's a smaller brush here. So they all have, each one of them has a double side. And I like the other ones I bought before. They're great for putting foundation on. Now this one kind of comes to a point. See that one? That'll help you get in those little crevices. Okay. And so you get 4 brushes with that, and they're double-sided. They're all double-sided. And again, that was $2.07. And they're good quality. They're nice and dense brushes and very soft. Very, very soft. Okay, let me get started on the clothing. I'm sorry, a couple of you guys mentioned to me that I'm looking off into the wrong lens or something. I do have a I have a tendency to wander with my eyes. I just look all around all the time. I think I would drive a lie detector or a person trying to detect whether I was telling the truth. I would drive them crazy. Because my eyes, my brother used to tell me, you have darting eyes. They don't just look at one thing. And I'm like, no, they don't. They're always glancing all around all the time, very active. So first of all, I got this pair of leggings in black. Okay. And they were $5.38. And I love them because they are extremely thick. They're lined inside, and these are going to be nice and warm in the winter time, because I found myself last winter not even wanting to put on slacks, just putting on sweats, because I was so cold. So I thought, well, I want to get some leggings that are thicker. And this one, I showed a couple in my last Temu haul. This is from Shein. These are all from Shein. And I do like this better than the ones that I got from Temu. These were $5.38. I showed last time a gray and a black pair, but they were not as thick as these. These are extremely warm. You could even wear something like this skiing, I believe, because they're nice and thick and really warm. Okay, and what did I say I paid on that? $5.38. What size did I get on these? I got a 1XL, and they do fit perfectly. Let's see what they're made out of. 95% polyester, 5% elastane. They're pretty stretchy. They have a really good, strong elastic waist, and they're a little stretchy in the body of it. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Okay. Okay, the next item is this blouse. I got it for $5.31. The picture showed a girl wearing this blouse in a western scene with a cowboy hat, and but I think it it can go in for a lot of occasions. It's a V-neck blouse. And it has this pretty unusual colors in it that are like, there's some pink in there. There is some red and gray. Okay, and it has a tie. The way the girl was wearing it, she had a tying in the front, but I think you could probably tie it behind. Oh, maybe it is made to go in the front. Okay, and so it's long sleeved. It has elastic at the waist, and it has elastic at the cuffs. And on that one, I got a 2XL, and it's $5.31. Okay, about my sizing, I mentioned this before. I typically wear about a 1X in US sizing, and so I find on Shein that I have to go up a size. That's a 2XL. I know if I would have gotten a 1XL, it would have been so tight. So the 2XL fits, and so my bust is 44 at the widest point, and waist is like 39, almost 40. So just for reference, the 44 and 40 measurements, that's about a 2X. But you can click on the item that you're looking at on Shein, and it will show you, like if you click on a certain size, for that size, measurements will come up. So you can go by that a lot of the times. All right, and the next item is another top. And now this I got a 3XL. I probably could have gotten a 2XL, but it's very, very stretchy and forgiving. And I did kind of pay for this one. This was $10.45. And it has this like crisscross style up at the top. So it doesn't look so messy when it's pulled kind of snugly. And it has a flaring out like skirt around the bottom of it, and just plain in the back in this greenish whitish color, and 3XL. And I got a gray one like this about a year ago and really liked it, so I went ahead and bought another one. It was a little more than I usually pay, but I mean, still $10. And what did I say, $10.45? Yeah, $10.45. It's still, not bad at all for an in-season top. Like, I think this is the season for short sleeves now. Okay, this next shirt was another orange top that I got. $9.19. It says I paid. Now, these prices are what they're saying I paid, although I know that I have used coupons and credits, and so I'm not sure that I actually paid the full $9.19 on that, but that's what they have it recorded as. Just to be on the safe side, for 1 month, I recorded every charge and verified it on my credit card, because sometimes I go like 2 days or 3 days and then I buy something else. So it's hard to keep track. So I've checked it, and it does not seem like they have charged me for anything they weren't supposed to. And so this one is like a peplum top. There's an elastic below the bust line. There's 3 faux buttons. And they're short sleeves, and it has these little eyelets, if you see those little eyelets on them, and it's cute. It's very cute, summery top. It has a cottony feel to it, but I know it's polyester, but let me just check the composition. It has stretch in it. It has an elastic waist sewn in that stretches also. And I got a 2XL, 95% polyester and 5% elastane on that one. Okay, guys? I love that top. I just love it. All right, what do we have next? What do we have here? What do we have? Okay, this is a baby doll style top, $12.45. More than I usually pay, but I really love the color combination. I'm trying to find some tops in periwinkle, and it's not been easy. The one that I bought from Temu was periwinkle, but it did not fit, so I gave that away to a friend. Okay, this one I got a 2XL. Now this one, it does run kind of large. I probably could have gone with the 1XL on this, but I don't like, it has this elastic around the sleeves, and I have large arms, and so I don't want that to be too snugly, or fitting too snugly. So I did get the 2XL in this, and it has like a tiered bottom, the tie there, and it's just like a polyester fabric. It does not have any stretch. And on that one, I did pay a little bit more for that. That was $12.45, guys. Okay. All right, keep it coming now. This is kind of a larger haul, I have to say. Okay, this one is another attempt at the periwinkle. I'd say this is about the closest to periwinkle that I have gotten, and it's just a summer top with short tiered sleeves and faux buttons, and it's kind of a textured fabric. It has a light, airy kind of feel to it, and on this one I paid $6. That'll be good for summer. Periwinkle was the color I just did not have in my wardrobe, although I do have some periwinkle jewelry, so you know how I like to be matchy. Yeah, it's kind of an obsession already, being so matchy. Okay, this top is like a country style. I'd say it's like a countryish looking top with a ruffle around the v-neck and just plain short sleeves, and it's in this pattern of green. Looks like green and pinks. Green, pink, and white little tiny flowers. They usually call that a ditzy flower design. And that one was $4.38. And that one I got in a 2XL. Okay, guys. All right. The next top was in a 1XL, and it was $5.78. And this one, I was aiming for periwinkle again. It's not. It is just like a light blue, and it has the small floral print. It looks like leaves and vines, is the pattern, and it just has short sleeves with a tie around the neck. And I got this one in a 1XL, and it fit well. Um, yeah, what is that? Okay, that was 95% poly, 5% elastane, and no, it just really does not have any stretch, guys. Okay, okay, moving right along. Kind of went crazy here, didn't I? Oh, okay, this I could have gotten in a larger size. This is a $7.07, and it's in a 2XL, but I really think I could have gone up a size and gotten a 3XL because of the elastic waist. See that? A wide elastic band in the waist, so it really comes, it fits kind of snugly at the waist, and I can wear it, but I think I would have preferred a 3X. So I would say if you buy a style like this off of Shein, maybe go up a size. And that was $7. Did I say 707? I think it was 707. Okay, coming towards the end here. I know I have 3 of these tops now. I have a dark green and I have a bright orange, almost like a tangerine color. And now I have this light green top with a V-neck. And it has it's a peplum style once again. It has that elastic that goes around the back and in the front. And it's a V-neck. And I found that these run a tiny bit small. So I got a 2XL in this, and it fits really well. So now I have 3 of those. I don't think I need any more of those, guys. Gotta cool it. All right, and that was... Oh, I did not write the price of that on here. Okay, I'll have to get back to you on that. I know it wasn't too expensive. All right, let's do one more thing. Okay, and this is a dress. This is a dress in yellow, really springy colors. And it is yellow with a V-neck and a drawstring that really, well, yeah, it's an actual drawstring. I guess you could tighten it. I did not try to do that, though. It seemed to fit just nicely the way it was. And it has an elastic around the waist, and then it flares out slightly. And that one I got in a size 3XL. I think because I'm tall and because my arms are larger, I tend to go up a size whenever I buy the dresses, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I went up to a 3X on this. And this was $9.88. $9.88. And now you know why I'm buying all the yellow jewelry, because I want to wear the yellow jewelry with these pretty bright yellow summery clothes. Okay, and I'll do one more. One more. Okay, this is a skirt. On this one, I got in a 2XL. And it's a skirt. It was $5.13, and it has an elastic waist. At least the back is elastic. The front is flat, and it ties here. And it looks like, I'm going to stand up and show you. It looks like a skirt, but actually it is shorts behind a flap. Okay, and then on the back it just looks like a skirt, or I'm sorry, it looks like shorts in the back. And sort of like a skirt in the front, and we call that a skirt. And that's a 2X, and it does fit me well. I also had bought another color, the same style in another color, and I got a 1X. So there doesn't seem to be a huge difference in size in these between the 1 and the 2X. And they both fit. They both fit me pretty well. And again, my waist is about close to a 40, and my hips are about a 44. And the what did I say that was, a 2X? I could go with the 1 or the 2X on this, $5.13. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop there. I do have a few more, but we'll be doing another Shein haul very soon because things are trickling in. So I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to go into a dating story. Okay, so this one is not terrible, okay, but it wasn't great either. Okay, I was conversing with a guy I don't remember if this was I think it was not online. I think it was on a chat line like Quest. And another viewer mentioned they had Lava Life or Lava Light in their area. So we did have Lava Life too, or whatever that was. But the one that I remember using was called Quest. Okay, so I talked to this gentleman, and I gotta tell you, like, just to be careful with online dating or telephone dating or anything where you're going to meet a person you don't know. Um, the way I handle that is I will not give my phone number. Now, on Quest, you did not have to give your phone number. You could converse over the Quest line, or you could leave messages back and forth. Okay, or you can meet each other at a certain time on the line for live chat with that person. Okay, so we had done both the live chat and the messaging back and forth. And we found out we both love to drink coffee. So we decided to have a casual date, if you will, at a coffee shop and meet up there. And it was this cute coffee shop that used to be in the area. And I believe it was kind of like a Christian mingle, sort of, not affiliated with the Christian mingle site. Just it was a Christian themed coffee house. And they had games that you could play while you were there, like board games and stuff like that. And sometimes on the weekend they had some live music. And man, I really miss places like that. I'm not finding too many of those anymore. And the coffee shops that I am aware of, they all the ones around here, they close early. Um, there's some in a town nearby that stay open till about 6, but then there's a lot of them that just stay open till 2 or 3. And I don't know if this is something that happened since COVID, but I miss those coffee shops being open, especially in the evening on the weekends. I remember Starbucks used to be open till 11 o'clock and 12 on Friday and Saturday midnight, and 11 on weeknights, and that was fantastic. And it always had a bunch of people in there on their computers and everything. Okay, so let me get to the story. We had talked and it seemed like we got along fairly well for not knowing each other. And like what I was saying is, when I'm ready and I think I want to meet the person, one of us will bring up meeting, or I might just mention it casually and then let them set it up. Or sometimes I'll just say, hey, you want to meet for coffee? Because that's a simple, non-committal type date where they don't have to worry about having to pay or whatnot. And so we decided to meet up for coffee on a weekend evening, and it was at this little Christian-y coffee shop. And so when I walked in the place, I did not see any men alone. Um, there was a group of people playing board games, and I walked by them a couple times, and then the guy said, hey, are you Jan and everything? And I'm like, yeah. And so he had a group of friends there with him, which that was off-putting to me. Wow, you don't meet someone alone, you bring a group of friends. So I had to meet all the friends, and they continued to play. I don't remember what game they were playing, but they were playing some kind of board game. Did they stop, or did he leave the group to come and talk to me? No. He just started talking to me in front of all of his friends, and I was not cool with that, guys. He was a good-looking, clean-cut guy, but I don't know what that is. Is that is that for safety reasons? Like, I wouldn't think a guy would be as afraid of meeting a girl in public as maybe a girl meeting a guy, but I don't know. Did he not want to waste his time giving me his full attention, or was it just that he felt more comfortable in a group? But I kind of felt like a little bit like I was being grilled over the coals, because of course all of the friends are asking me all kinds of questions, and I was like, wow, I don't like this, guys. So we never did go out again, but that's not really a horror story, but it was not a great date. I have so many dates that did not come out great, that I could go on with these stories, and I probably will continue. And some of my friends are telling me, like, you need to get back online so you can have more stories to tell. And I don't know, I'm reluctant about that now. Honestly, at my age, I feel almost like I would love to be in a relationship with somebody who I feel is both a romantic partner and a friend, but I'm also happy, now I've become content also being alone. Um, when I was younger, I did feel driven to pair up, but now I don't feel the drive for that anymore. If it happens, that would be great, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. And I think that's the way to be. Then you don't get as emotionally invested, because when you're meeting people, especially if they're not someone your friend fixed you up with, but they're somebody that you meet online, it's kind of good to do that a little bit like tongue in cheek, because so many times I found these things just didn't work out. And there were times where I was attracted to the male, and him, maybe he wasn't so attracted to me, and vice versa, or some of these bizarre things kind of happened on the dates. So yeah, that's the dating story for tonight. And I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. And if you're new, thank you for stopping. And if you've come back to see it again, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. If you like this video, give a thumbs up. It'll help the algorithm to find my videos. If you subscribe and hit the bell, that'll help me out too, even though I am not sponsored, but that will notify you when I upload further videos. And that was the Shein haul for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Good night.